All right, the U.S. is facing off with China over illegal fishing. Tonight, in an NBC News exclusive, Keir Simmons takes us along with the U.S. Coast Guard as it patrols up the coast of Peru. Tonight, closer to the U.S. coast than to China, a contest between superpowers on the high seas. Monitoring this massive Chinese fishing fleet looming off South America has become the U.S. Coast Guard's urgent focus. NBC News was invited to board the USCGC Alder, its 50-strong crew, on a new mission. There's not all fishing, it's just you gotta do it where it is responsible. They're part of a multinational law-enforcing effort aimed at curbing overfishing. It's a matter of national security. Around 40% of the world gets at least some other protein for a fish, so that's why there's a sense of urgency here. China's huge fishing industry, with Chinese government subsidies, dominates the South Pacific Ocean, over 10,000 miles from home, fishing for giant squid. We take a flight with the Peruvian Navy, 200 miles off their coast, and causing its international to find a flotilla of Chinese squid jiggers just outside Peruvian territorial waters, relentlessly pursuing the squid, for about 20 minutes of very violent, just above the ocean, in the Warreni Bain, 10 maybe more, Chinese mission bev them. According to a report by Oceana, a Washington-based ocean conservation group first seen by NBC News, China's colossal distance water fleet is monopolizing the world's oceans, some vessels allegedly turning off their tracking devices at times and fueling unregulated fishing practices in conservation and protected areas such as the Galapagos, as identified by NOAA. They are globally seen as one of, if not one of, the worst actors when it comes to legal, unreported, and unregulated fishing. The report detailing hundreds of so-called factory ships carrying the huge holds of squid home to China. Some smaller ships can keep fishing. They fish for about 134,000 hours, which is an astronomical amount. Still, she says, because the U.S. imported more than $686 million of seafood over the past 5 years, including from China, Congress has been able to apply pressure on Beijing by threatening to stop imports without improved fishing practices. Squid like this may end up on your dinner table in the UN. We want to make sure that the squid that we are eating are not part of illegal fishing. The Chinese embassy in Washington responding, telling us they should not be made responsible for the actions of a small number of vessels. Tonight, the US and China sharing the Pacific with many other nations while battling over its resources.